dear students of class 11. Today our topic is the laburnum tree. It is my second lecture pertaining to this important poem written by Hughes. In my first lecture, I have told you about the central idea of the poem, in which I have told you that the laburnum tree symbolizes our life and the goldfinch which has built its nest on one of the branches of it symbolizes the fluctuations or activities of our life. In today's lecture, I will illustrate and explain to you the last sentence of the poem and will throw some light on the poetic devices utilized or used by Hughes in this beautiful poem. The last stanza of the poem is, until now I have told you when the poem began, there was calmness and quietness on laburnum tree. Its seeds had almost fallen on the ground. Its leaves have turned yellow, and some of it were turning yellow, and most of it had fallen because it was the season of leaf fall. Then, in second stanza, I have told you that this silence and stillness on laburnum tree was broken by the arrival of the goldfinch, who had built her nest in one of its branches. The poet has used goldfinch, she has used metaphorically goldfinch as engine of her family. The goldfinch, when comes to the tree, she announces her arrival by making a sound. There seems some excitement on the branches of the laburnum tree. Her chicks, which were in the nest, get delighted and they too start chirping when they see their mother. The goldfinch feeds her young ones and then leaves the nest and sits on one of the ends of a branch in order to conceal her identity, so that any predator couldn't come to know that her young ones are nesting in this very tree. Now, the last message, then with the airy, delicate whistle chirp. Airy means frightening. Delicate means soft. Whistle chirp. Whistle means sound. High sound. Then with the airy, delicate whistle chirp, whispering, she launches away towards the infinite. Infinite means towards the sky. Then Teddy says, after feeding her young ones completely and making herself assure that her young ones have eaten to their fill, she takes rest on one of the ends of a branch to conceal her identity for some time. At last, After resting for some time, the goldfish makes a strange, short, high-pitched sound. Very delicate vessel chirp means strange, short, high-pitched sound. Then she flies away toward the infinite. Infinite means the sky. And the laburnum tree subsides to empty. The laburnum tree becomes silent again after the departure of the goldfish, and everything seems to be the same as it was before the arrival of the goldfish. Now, I have concluded the poem. Now, let us try to trace our the poetic devices used by Hughes in this poem. The Hughes has used one of the poetic device that is known as simile. Simile is a comparison between two things, two objects by use of words as like. She has compared goldfish sleek as lizard. Sleek as lizard is a simile. Then he has used metaphor. Metaphor is also a comparison, a direct comparison between two objects. He has used metaphor here. Engine of the family. Engine of the family. She has compared goldfish as engine of her family. Engine here means goldfish. Her family means the nest in which her young ones are nesting. So engine of the family is metaphor. Then he has used another poetic device, that is alliteration. Alliteration means repetition of the first sounds of the word, that is repetition of the consonant sounds in order to intensify the meaning of any line or verse. He has used alliteration here. The examples of alliteration used by the poet are as suddenness, startlement. Suddenness, a startlement, a sound. This is suddenness, startlement. It is alliteration, and there is another alert and abrupt. This is alliteration. Tremulous, tree, tremulous and tremulous. Sound, tree, tremulous and tremulous. It is an example of alliteration. So, poet has used also alliteration in this poem as a poetic device, and he has also used onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. What is onomatopoeia? Onomatopoeia is a figure of speech. A word is formed from a sound similar to it. Examples of onomatopoeia in this poem are twitching, chirp, chittering, trilling, and vessel chirp. These are examples of onomatopoeia. And then their poet has also used here transport epithet, that is known as, that is also called double talk. A word is used in one sentence, but it gives another meaning. Here, bared face and the mask is an example of transport epithet. Thanks, stabilizer. I hope that you might have comprehended the idea. God bless you.